want all of you boys to start taking cold showers. And so I hope this video will actually help you to make sure that you get to it and you stick with it. You stick with this habit. And why are cold showers so popular today? We live in a life full of comfort. You know this. We live in a life where we're just a tap away from porn, from instant gratification, from Instagram, from even just comforts such as ordering food, ordering takeout and getting it delivered in like 10, 20 minutes. And so that, for example, the delivery thing is one of the things that we have to live with in this modern world. A lot more comforts, a lot more, easiness than our ancestors had in their daily lives. And so this is why cold showers are so popular today. Men are understanding that they need to put some delayed gratification in their life. They need to put uncomfortable things in their life to grow. And that's how we grow. That's how we grow. We grow through discomfort. Putting yourself in a cold shower when you don't feel like it. What scientists found out is that doing cold showers increases your baseline dopamine by 2.5 times. Whereas cocaine, for example, will increase your dopamine by 2 times. So that's a crazy statistic when you think about it. It would give you more dopamine than cocaine without the side effects, right, of cocaine. With cocaine, with any drug and any instant gratification, you get the reward first. Then you get the pain, the crash, for example, with cocaine. But with delayed gratification, such as cold showers, you obviously feel the pain first, right? The cold water feels really cold. You don't want to be in there. But then after you get the reward, so the increase of dopamine. And it's sustained, right? Unlike other drugs or instant gratification, as I said, there's the crash. With cold showers, there's actually a sustained increase of dopamine, more than cocaine, for 3 hours. For 3 hours, that's a lot of time in your day when you think about it. And so if you're dealing with depression, you're dealing with really tough days where you're just feeling down, you're feeling lonely, then take a cold shower, because obviously the science tells us that your dopamine will increase 2.5 times above baseline. That's crazy. And for reference, sex, which is a very natural and biological thing that gives us dopamine, will actually increase dopamine by 2 times. And this is even less than cold showers. So it's just a crazy thing to think about. 3 other benefits to cold showers, other than that increase in dopamine, is you'll feel more energized. You'll feel more alert throughout the day. So that means you can probably focus better in your work. I've seen it happen to me. And I do really think that it's correlated with my cold showers. Scientists have also proved that people who take cold showers regularly have more white blood cells. So this is great for fighting diseases. And so basically taking cold showers regularly will make your immune system stronger than all the people around you. And that's a fact. And so the last thing, which is probably super applicable to you, is that taking a cold shower will calm down that monkey mind, that lizard brain of yours who's always just like running thoughts, overthinking about life, about anything. And believe me, like I've had days where I was overthinking, where I had a lot of thoughts. The second you go into that cold ass water, your monkey brain just stops. Like you're in survival mode. Your brain is like, I'm in survival mode. You start breathing heavily if you're doing it right. And that's it. Like your thoughts are gonna calm down a little, temporarily, obviously. But it does make a difference. It does make a difference throughout your day. So how do you take a cold shower? I know it sounds easy, but there's some things that you probably haven't thought about. The number one thing you need to do with cold showers is you need to progressive overload. So initially, start with 30 seconds of cold showers and slowly make your way up. So slowly add more seconds to your cold shower. So next day will be 40 seconds. The day after that will be 50. The day after that you'll be at a minute. And so do that until you get to 10 minutes. And so personally, I haven't been to 10 minutes yet. I'm currently at around 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Personally, I started taking cold showers only seriously a month and a half ago. And so before that, what I would do is I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take a cold shower. So, it was probably 30 seconds. I never progressively overload. And that's the biggest takeaway I want you to take from this, is that you can't just stay stagnant with your cold showers, because you'll get super used to it. You'll feel like, okay, it's not a big deal anymore. And those effects and benefits will probably not be as high as they could be. So do make sure that you're always challenging yourself. And so this could be by making your cold showers longer or making them colder too. So there's 2 kind of ways that you could progressively overload your cold showers. So I'm currently at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think probably a month and a half ago, I was at 30 seconds. And so it could take you time. You don't have to do like 10-second increments every day. Because obviously for me, there are a lot of days or even weeks where I would just stay stagnant because I felt like that time was challenging. And so, you know, everyone's different. There's no right or wrong. But I would start at 30 seconds and then slowly make your way up until you get to 10 minutes. When you get to 10 minutes, as Wim Hof, the Iceman, says, you will really feel amazing, and that should ensure that you get the most amount of benefits. Because obviously we're not gonna do a cold shower every day for like an hour. So I think 10 minutes is a nice benchmark. So put that as your goal, try to aim there. I think it's such an amazing thing to have that goal. So always when you're doing these cold showers, ask yourself, are you challenging yourself enough? And younger me was definitely not. Like I was taking 30-second cold showers and I was like, yeah, I'm like doing cold showers. Like look at me everyone, I'm doing cold showers. It feels great, you know, whatever. Doing them now and taking them seriously and actually tracking my cold showers, which I'm gonna get into, ensures that I'm always challenging myself and getting that biggest bang for my buck. Make sure that every time you do a cold shower, you track the amount of time that it takes you to do it. So the best way to track your cold showers and your record is to probably write it in a notes app. So just keep a note app and say, you know, okay, my record is 240. Every time try to beat it or match it. There's a really good app for this. It's called Cold Water Therapy. It helps you to track your daily showers and just see where you are in the month, how many minutes you had cold showers in the month. So it's really cool to help you see those statistics. It's obviously optional, but in there you could see the last kind of record that you had with your cold showers. So just something to keep an eye on. And so finally, my last tip with cold showers is to, you know, we said challenge yourself all the time, but that includes also the water temperature. And so I want to just dive deep into the water temperature because younger me, you know, that did the cold shower for like 30 seconds and said, you know, okay, this is amazing, good job. Also didn't really turn it down as much as I could have, right? I probably didn't challenge myself as much, and I know it because it was not as cold as the cold showers I'm taking now. So the tip to keep an eye for this one is to only start counting your cold showers when you're like breathing heavily and having a tough time. That's when you should start counting for real, because otherwise, in my opinion, it doesn't count. But that's just my 2 cents. I know as a beginner, I don't want you to be too overwhelmed, but I really want you to ensure that you're challenging yourself every time. You know the cold shower is gonna help you when you're breathing heavily, when you're like, I wish this could end already. Like, this is tough. This is challenging. That's what we want. That's where we want it to be. We don't want it to be like all warm and like maybe a little bit cold. Oh, okay, 20 seconds pass. Okay, we're done. Like challenge yourself, bro. Like push yourself. And you're the only one who could know how much you push yourself, right? I'm not gonna be there for you telling yourself, okay, put it colder. But you always need to progressively overload, just like we said, with the temperature and with the time. So I really wanted to dive deep into the temperature to make sure that you don't pussy out. Like, don't pussy out. Make it as cold as you can. And think of this as a lifelong pursuit, right? You're not gonna stop taking cold showers because of the amazing benefits. You know, you don't have to rush into it so much and have the mindset like, okay, next week, it needs to be 10 minutes. I need to do a 10-minute cold shower. Like, take your time, bro, and just enjoy the journey. Like, you know how much I enjoy cold showers now? Like, I finished a cold shower, I just feel amazing. And it's hard to see when you're mid a cold shower, you're like, this is shit, this is terrible. But just like I said, the pain comes first, the reward comes after. And that's the most amazing thing about all these delayed gratification activities. The reward comes after, and we enjoy the fruits of our labor. And so the biggest thing that I want you to take from this is to not pussy out when you're doing these cold showers. It's very easy to be comfortable. It's very easy to just want to turn your dial and make it warmer. Always, always, always challenge yourself. No one's gonna tell you this. You're gonna see videos on YouTube, people telling you to do a cold shower. They'll be like, okay, take your cold shower, like it'll be great. No, bro, don't just take a regular cold shower. Like, fucking challenge yourself. You need to be shivering. You need to be like having a really tough time